Welcome back, guys. This is Alpha from the Bearish Bulls Club. I'm going to go over this week's trades that were sent out to our members. And I'm also going to go over a few charts and watch lists for next week. And let's start off with the alert that I sent out on, I believe it was a Monday, January the 10th. And I sent out an alert that NVIDIA was setting up for us. It had a lower high or a double bottom setting up for us on the 15, and it bounced very, very nice over the 100-day moving average with a gap above, which is one of my favorite trades. This trade actually went up. Personally, I did 38%, but if you held it, it went up about, I want to say 150% overnight, or even higher, actually. I think it was 200%. Anyways, I didn't hold it, so I'm not exactly sure on what percentage I did. I got a 38% win, and I alerted everybody else that I got out. But it did keep going up the next day. It was a great trade. Our members made money. Then on January the 12th, which was yesterday, I alerted spike calls. And again, beautiful setup right above the support here on the 470.18 level. 13% winner instantly. Nice bounce over it. But that level held very well. Of course, in the BB Club, you always get updates on every trade, and every trade has a setup. We don't randomly trade, and we don't gamble. As you can see, the setups kept building up. I noticed this triangle setting up, and then it exploded out of it, 29% before the close. I do mention to members that if they don't want to hold overnight, they're always welcome to take profits there or cut losses depending on the setup. And in this situation, we saw a nice pop over this triangle. And of course, futures the next day were up. And obviously this nice break, you can see that futures were messing around, but it still opened higher. It became almost a 40% winner overnight. So congratulations to all the members that took it and profited with me. So let's go over a watch list for next week. I'll be watching very closely this TSM name, which is a semiconductor, and I'll explain why I'm checking that one out. Very similar setup as MU Micron as of a couple weeks ago. So it did have earnings. It had a nice little peg up. BB Club members know what a peg up is. We do have it in the mentorship program, and we have all that information for our members. So nice little peg up setup here. So that's definitely going to be on watch starting next week. I expect tomorrow to have another small move, and then from there the peg up setup will be building for us. So TSM is definitely on my watch list. And going back to Micron MU, this is a name that we made a lot of money off of. And here is the peg up setup, nice peg up. Then it just kind of didn't do any big moves the next day, which is completely fine because the option is already increased and it had a big move. So the following day it doesn't exactly have to continue. And we definitely saw a big pop the following days. But that's what I'm looking for. TSM is a name that I'm watching. Just going over a few names that everyone's trading, and obviously I am very patient with the market, so I don't automatically trade if someone tells me or if someone's posting on Twitter that they're seeing something, because 9 times out of 10 these furus don't know what the hell they're doing. So very nice bounce on Tesla a couple weeks back over the 100-day moving average. Bounce, and then now it's testing back. Now it's messing around again. Really no setup here that I see. But besides this bounce here, so I haven't really been touching Tesla. But one name that I have been watching and I do want to buy very long, meaning I do want to invest heavily in, is going to be precious metals due to inflation. If you guys don't know, inflation is up. And as a matter of fact, in my personal life, I'm trying to sell my used car for a profit, which is incredible because I bought this car a couple years ago, and as of now, I'm being paid more than what I paid for when I got it out of the dealer. So you might want to look into, if you have a used car, you might want to look into that and make some money. Get rid of the used car and get paid for it. So gold is the setup that I'm waiting for, and it looks great over the 200-day moving average, over the 168 with 23 cents. As of now, I'm waiting for it, but it does have a gap fill above. And long term, I believe precious metals are going to be way higher than what it is now. And silver is another name that I'm waiting for. Very nice. Has a gap above as well. We'll be watching very closely next week. And here's a name that many have forgotten about because it was beating up so much. But AT&T, market rotation continues. You can see the strength on AT&T. You can see the strength on VZ, which is Verizon. And you could also see weakness, like I just mentioned, rotation, right? Weakness on tech names, like overvalued tech names that went up for no reason, honestly. Very overvalued, a lot of hype behind them. Beautiful double top on Roku, and it's just been fading ever since. Lots and lots of weakness. When is it going to bounce? Nobody knows. But Roku is one name that would not do very well in 2022. And if you're buying the dip here, I would definitely wait because we're not in an environment to be buying growth names. SQ, another one we've been seeing getting beat up, and it just keeps fading and fading. So start looking at different names, guys. All these tech names, growth names, are not going to be hot this year because of interest rates, inflation, everything that's going on in the world. I don't think COVID is going to be a big catalyst. I think we already shrugged it off. But obviously, markets always react to different situations. But for the most part, I think we're mostly talking about interest rates and inflation numbers here. But yeah, keep an eye on TSM. That's going to be the one for next week. And I'll catch you guys next week. Yes, if I could throw in another video this weekend, then I'll do it. Maybe throw a couple lessons on there for you guys for free. But that's about it for now. That's the watch list we have. We had some winners this week. Some of the hired traders that I have, part of my group, we also have been making some good money on this forward calls. We had very good, I believe it was, I can't remember the name right now. BTBT was also up very nicely. And a second one was BET was a great winner too. I know some of the members also made money off that. Forward again, very good. BTBT once again, I think that was profits before. SPY, we had a good alert for 65%. We've been having pretty good wins. LCID was also a pretty decent win. It was a small win, but it was a win. So we definitely have a lot of options here and a lot of alerts for our members. So you always have a choice. You don't automatically have to wait for me to alert something because we already have different traders, skilled traders, sending out option alerts and investment alerts. So come check us out, the Bearish Bulls Clubs, if you haven't already done so. So I'll check you guys out. I'll check with you guys next week. If not, I'll definitely bring a video for you guys this weekend with a few lessons and how I trade. And have a good weekend, guys. And thank you for tuning in once again.